La cage au lion. Un groupe de jeunes entrepreneurs à la recherche d'investisseurs présente leurs différents projets à un panel spécialisé constitué de professionnels aguerris. Les lions. Chaque semaine, les candidats ont 3 minutes pour réaliser le pitch parfait et ensuite convaincre et dompter l'impressionnant jury. Quel projet va impressionner nos experts? Qui verra son rêve d'obtenir un financement partir en fumée? Qui se fera dévorer par ces lions prêts à rugir et challenger chaque idée? This is Lion's Cage.
Nous avons plusieurs services complexes. Premièrement, nous avons un restaurant, nous avons de la cuisine, nous avons la laverie, la pizzeria, le fast-food. Nous avons une boutique où vous retrouverez aussi des produits qu'on peut utiliser pour le laver de voiture. Nous avons la cuisine française, nous avons la cuisine camerounaise, parce que nous faisons des mets traditionnels ici. Par exemple, le bongo, le ndolé, le folan, c'est des mets que vous allez retrouver ici. Nous faisons des pizzas italiennes, des pizzas all america, des pizzas pepito et autres. Des burgers, des shawarma et des kebabs.
Salut, vous aimez ma robe? Je l'ai achetée sur Jumia. Mon téléphone? Aussi sur Jumia. Combien ça coûte? Vous ne me croirez même pas. Vous ne connaissez pas Jumia? Ce n'est pas un magasin, c'est un site internet. Connectez-vous sur jumia.cm, consultez la liste des produits et cliquez sur J'achète. Vous êtes livré chez vous et vous payez en espèces ou par paiement mobile. Vos produits préférés, smartphones, produits de beauté, mode, sport, électroménager sont au meilleur prix sur jumia.cm. Faites-vous livrer en quelques clics et payez en espèces à la livraison. Rendez-vous vite sur www.jumia.cm. Jumia, votre livreur officiel de bonheur.
Cette semaine, gagnez un pack de 2 ventilateurs et un lecteur DVD d'une valeur de 100 000 francs CFA offert par Jumia en répondant à la question suivante. Envoyez Lion A, Lion B ou Lion C au 80-20 pour participer. Bonne chance!
According to statistics, the world produces enough food to feed all its inhabitants, but nonetheless, 1/4 of this food produced on a daily is wasted. That's why we identify a problem of distribution network. Our upcoming candidate has come up with a fantastic plan to redistribute food in the world, bringing the consumers and the producers and the retailers together on a platform so they can place their orders and, of course, do their exchange of goods and services fluidly. Let's watch the profile of this particular candidate and, of course, enjoy the battle between him and the 4 lions in the cage.
I'm Sakwe Njayo, and I'm a software developer and the founder of Ratagrab, which is an online food delivery service. Being a startup, what I want to do for my company is put it out there for people to know about it, and it really helps a lot. Plus, it's a way for me to meet other entrepreneurs and meet founders who are already established so that I can be able to grow my network. As a startup, I'll need finance, but I'll also need talent. So if I'm able to meet somebody who can contribute with human capital in my company, then it will be worth it. I have to just convince the jury that what I'm presenting to them is worth their time. I would like to tell the jury that my product is new in Africa, in Cameroon, and I want to scale it to Africa. There are not many people, many companies doing what I'm doing. We are just, I think, 5, and these 5 companies come from abroad.
Les candidats bénéficient de 2 heures avec un expert qui les conseillera et aidera à optimiser leur pitch avant leur entrée dans la cage. Un exercice qui pourra aussi les aider pour de futures présentations.
My role today is to help you enter the cage, fight the lions, exit the cage in life with the investment you asked for. Are you making money? When you meet the juries, they will be very interested in knowing how much the customer will have to pay to get the product. So far, the product is not is free, but at least explain how much you think they will have to pay for the product. Make them feel that, the project is viable. And also the mobile app. This is something that is very important to have. And tell them also that you're working on it. But when you will present, you do your pitch, focus on a simple description like what is the nature of the product. It's a web app or a website. What are the customer targets? The customers will purchase your app. Maybe it's anybody. And also the needs. The needs of the customer. And then try to tell them how much they will have to pay, because they want to know, if I give you the investment, how do you make money?
Avant chaque passage, Steve s'entretient avec les candidats pour prendre la température et les motiver au besoin. C'est la dernière ligne droite et un passage obligé avant l'entrée dans la cage.
Sakwe, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah.
Did you discuss with those who came before, the members of the jury before you?
No.
So you don't know what's happening in there?
I'm clueless.
Are you ready for what's going to happen inside?
Promise you won't tell me. I'm ready for anything.
But you said success must be achieved through hard work.
Yeah.
And you're about to do the same.
Yeah.
Stressed, or you're just pretty calm?
Excited.
Yeah.
It's the word I can use. And at the same time, I'm a little bit skeptical because it's the lion's cage. You never know what comes out of it.
Anyway, let's go discover then, because I don't know what's going to happen to you. But I'll be here to welcome you when you come out.
Oh, I can't wait.
Hope you come out alive.
I hope so too.
I wish you all the best. Hope you made your last prayers.
L'heure est maintenant venue d'affronter les lions.
You can speak in English. They all understand very well English. So don't worry about that.
My name is Sakwe. I'm a web developer from Boya, and I moved to Douala because of the political instability. And I'm the founder and CEO for Ratagrab. Ratagrab is aimed at delivering food to offices and homes for individuals who don't have the time to leave their house. to leave their house or their offices to go get the food. The problem I'm trying to solve with Ratagrab is me imagining a web developer in a company, say Paul. Paul has a task to execute in 30 minutes. He's hungry. He cannot leave his office, but he has to do this task. Then if he leaves the office and comes back later, his boss will probably have troubles with him and he has nobody to call. And the solution to Paul's problem is Ratagrab, which allows him to be able to search for restaurants online, the restaurants around him, and I'll be able to show him restaurants within a kilometer radius or a 2-kilometer radius. Then he places his order and I'll go get the food from the restaurant and bring it to Paul, and Paul will be able to execute his task without leaving his office. I am a web developer. I have technical skills. I build my platform myself, and I'm able to execute the task and put the energy and the work to be able to make Ratagrab profitable. And I also have a team of marketers who are working with me. And since the beginning of Ratagrab, which started in June 2016, we started it in Boya, but I had to move it to Douala due to political instability, strikes and all that, so I had to move. We have been testing Ratagrab in Boya, in Yaoundé, and here in Douala. This is the homepage of the platform. This is on mobile. I couldn't do a laptop display here, but this is the mobile part. So what you have to do is select your city and select your location, or allow your browser to tell us where you are, because when you open the site, the browser asks for that. You have to allow it. Google asks for that. We should let the user give us the permission. Otherwise, you can steal locations for everybody opening a browser. So if you accept, we put your location here, and you just have to find a restaurant. What happens is, I have a list. I have two results for 2 restaurants. What I do here is I just view menu, and then I'll be able to select individual items and add to a cart, and at the end of the day, I'll send a message. We are sending somebody to you, and you get the food and deliver it to whoever wants it. Because the message comes with the location, the mobile number, and everything about who wants to eat the food. Then at the end of the month, we have to calculate how Ratagrab makes money from this particular transaction. So we have 3 ways we make money on the platform. As of now, since we are testing, we are doing it free. But when we launch, we will have 3 phases of monetization. There is subscription, there is registration, which is compulsory, and there is also premium advertising, and there is commission-based payment.
You said you have marketers who you work with. I like the way you explain, you know what you want to do with your business. But I think you could come with a marketer to explain it more to us in detail. Because the way you explain it, I understand, but I also see you're more into developing the application than setting it up. Donc, c'est-à-dire, moi j'aurais pensé que tu serais venu avec un de tes marketeurs, il nous explique ton idée. Et la deuxième chose, tu dis, you've been testing it. With what money have you been testing it?
Okay.
How have you been testing it? And I have a third question. When you put a subscription at 10,000 francs, is it not too much for a normal Cameroonian? Me as a Cameroonian, I'll tell myself, okay, let me get up and go and search for a restaurant outside. Rather than paying 10,000 francs, I'll be looking at an application every day and passing a command. That's already a price of 2 plates. And if you take 11% of each plate, how do you control it?
I'm a developer. I do side projects. So I generated some cash. I had like 200,000, and restaurants that registered on my platform did not have to pay any registration fee. Okay, I told them it's free. It's free until when I decide to say, okay, now you have to start paying. And what I used from one to execute a transaction, that's pay the transportation, is from the 200,000. So what I had to do, and what I had to tell my marketers to do, is not to lose money, not to lose any part of that 200,000. Keep it the same. So if I'm taking a plate of food is 1,000, and I pay 500 for transport, they should make sure that the person eating the food pays the 500.
Yeah, normally.
Yes. Then I take this 500 because it's mine. I take the 1,000 to the restaurant, and I have my money back.
Okay.
So that went for as long as I could do it.
That's a long process.
And on the other part, the subscription is not for the person eating the food. It's for the restaurant.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell us that.
Oh,
You just said subscribing. We didn't know for who.
okay, sorry
We didn't
about that.
precise.
The restaurant subscribes a monthly fee which is fixed,
Okay.
and this amount can be is prone to modification
Okay.
with the number of transactions that can occur. Maybe I might say, okay, you are not doing any transactions now, or maybe you might do 10,000 is good. But when you start doing 200 a day, then I can say, okay, now it's 10,000 is it's not good for me, but you're benefiting more, so we can make it 20 or 15.
Yeah, I know there's
Yeah.
a question my colleague will ask you. Is that why you're here for a reason to tell us what you do? But you didn't tell us what you do.
Exactly. You haven't said that.
So we need to know what do you need. I will leave him and he will tell you.
Exactly. So that's the first
50 million funds CFA.
15.
Yeah. For a percentage of 10% in my company.
So what's the value of your company?
As of now,
150.
as of now, and as of what I talk, because I am in contact with a lawyer who is advising me on business and everything. So I'm valuing it at 50 million funds right now.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know that if you give me your money, I will not lose it because I can put in the work.
When are you going to make people pay? Bet your client to pay because
Yeah.
right now it's free.
Launching, we launch with all the tariffs
Yeah.
that go with it. So by the end of next year, when the app is ready, I'll be able to launch, and the tariffs will go along with all the restaurants that are registered with us.
So for 1 year, you are not making money.
The restaurants will be accepting to continue on the platform due to what they have seen us do with free subscription, like no payment. I'll generate money now from the transactions that I'm making.
Sure. So how much do you expect at the end of the year? Let's say end of 2018. What's your expectation? What's your financial expectation?
By 2018, we are expecting to cover much of Douala, especially Aqua and Bonanjo, and we are hoping to be making like 200 transactions within a week, and we are hoping to increase that number to 500, because as of now we are doing 50 with less staff.
Sure.
Yeah.
What's the figure? How much money will you bring at the end of December 18? Are you going to make money or are you going to lose money?
I think we are going to make a profit of about maybe we are going to make a profit of say 10% what we spent.
Fine, give me a figure. 1 million, 2 millions, 10 millions, 15 millions.
Okay, now I can only know if I spend 100,000. I'm able
So
to.
you don't have forecast. You haven't forecasted. You don't know exactly, basically based on your subscriber or based on your market search, how much money you can make out of that business.
I know that out of 100,000, I can make 150 if I'm doing commissions.
Okay.
If I spend 100,000 in a month, I can make 150 if restaurants pay on commission basis and their subscription and all that.
Tu penses réellement que le retour sur investissement commencera à partir de quel moment? Le profit là, donc on veut comprendre, ça prendra combien de temps?
We can start seeing profit, but like 3 months or 5 months within the start, after the start period, we can start seeing actual returns that we can.
So your break-even point is 3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
3 months? That's very fast.
Wow.
I think you are IT guy, okay? You are not financial, you are not that, in your age with finance, right? If you want to make money with an app, you don't need only to be an IT guy. You need to have other skills, okay?
Tu dois présenter et justifier l'intérêt de Ratagrab auprès des potentiels intéressés.
You need to have a target, financial target. If you don't have a financial target, how did you calculate those figures?
We are not here to joke. We are here to invest if your project is good. Il ne suffit pas d'avoir l'idée. You're here to convince us. But sorry for saying that. Looks like you don't really have a plan.
Taf, taf, taf. Quel combat difficile. Sakwe n'a pas pu résister aux attaques de nos super lions et a fini par craquer. Does he still stand a chance? Qu'a-t-il pensé de sa prestation?
Me being very young is actually an advantage. Realized my weakness because he pointed it out to me. I was lacking in the, how can I put it, in the financial part of it. Technically, I know what I can do, but financially I needed a helping hand and I didn't have that, so he pointed out that, and then from there I had to notice my error and I'll be correcting it as soon as possible.
Zessa a mis en jeu 2 millions de francs CFA et vous pourrez décider quel candidat emportera cette somme lors de la finale. Sakwe vous a convaincu? Vous souhaitez investir et prendre des parts dans son entreprise? Rendez-vous sur www.lionscateshow.com.
Salut, vous aimez ma robe? Je l'ai achetée sur Jumia. Mon téléphone? Aussi sur Jumia. Combien ça coûte? Vous ne me croirez même pas. Vous ne connaissez pas Jumia? Ce n'est pas un magasin, c'est un site internet. Connectez-vous sur jumia.cm, consultez la liste des produits et cliquez sur J'achète. Vous êtes livré chez vous et vous payez en espèces ou par paiement mobile. Vos produits préférés, smartphones, produits de beauté, mode, sport, électroménager sont au meilleur prix sur jumia.cm. Faites-vous livrer en quelques clics et payez en espèces à la livraison. Rendez-vous vite sur www.jumia.cm. Jumia, votre livreur officiel de bonheur.
Cette semaine, gagnez un pack de 2 ventilateurs et un lecteur DVD d'une valeur de 100 000 francs CFA offert par Jumia en répondant à la question suivante. Envoyez Lion A, Lion B ou Lion C au 80-20 pour participer. Bonne chance!
My. The battle was really fierce. Our brother Sakwe definitely came out with a lot of bruises and even serious wounds after battling with the lions in the cage. Oh no. But anyway, this is a survival of the fittest. only the tough shall get to the top, and the weaker shall be devoured by the members of the jury. So, if you want to find out what happened at the end of every judgment, that is the verdict of the members of the jury, you better keep watching TLC Season 1, The Lion's Cage, where our lions are definitely very wounded, but they are looking for the best idea to invest their money on. See you next week for a brand new episode. At the moment, let me place an order of my next dish on social media.